Pull-ups can be boring. So let's spice them up a bit. We're going to take building muscle to the next level. Working on all these muscles in one movement. In just a couple minutes each workout, you're going to start seeing massive changes to not only your back, but all over your body, your core and your lower body, using the LSIT Pullup. Welcome back, Jack Athletes. I am the Jack Vegan, and on this channel all about helping skinny or high metabolism people gain mass no matter what diet you're on, but especially if you're on a vegan diet or trying to lower your meat consumption, we've got you covered so you don't have to sacrifice any mass, strength or gains and become even more jacked than you were. Now, the LSIT Pullup. As mentioned before, the LSIT Pullup works all these muscles that the regular pull-up doesn't. So this means free gains for you if you can hold a solid LSIT and do a couple of pull-ups. Now, if you don't know how to LSIT, I have links to my tutorials on how to LSIT in two easy ways at the end of this video and in the description, so you can watch those after you finish this video. Now let's start diving deeper into what muscles you'll be working specifically in the LSIT Pullup and where you should start seeing those massive changes. During the LSIT Pullup, the musculature of the back, such as the latissimus dorsi and the teres major, are going to be going through a wide or large range of motion. This means because it's a dynamic movement, there's going to be a concentric phase where the muscles are contracting and shortening, and then an eccentric phase where the muscles are relaxing or lengthening. Keeping this in mind, we can take advantage of the stretching and lengthening of the muscles and then the contraction of the muscles to get more muscle gains. And we know from recent scientific studies that exercises that take a muscle through its full range of motion or close to have more potential for muscle growth. So you can start expecting to see changes and improvements in these areas when done correctly. Don't forget to go slowly on the eccentric phase of the movement, because due to our mechanics, we're much stronger during the lengthening of the muscles, so we can take advantage of this and provide more time under tension for the muscle, which we also know provides more potential for muscle growth. Now, why the LSIT Pullup is such a beneficial exercise is because it simultaneously works other parts of our body, such as our core, the rectus abdominis, and our hip flexors, such as the rectus femoris. Unlike our back, our core and our hip flexors are going through an isometric hold rather than a dynamic movement. This means that these muscles aren't being taken through their full range of motion. However, they are getting a ton of time under tension as they are in an isometric position, so they're stuck there, contracting and firing. But if you're really hardcore, you can start bringing in a leg raise at the bottom of the movement, then hold an isometric hold as you go up into the pull-up. So you're getting the best of both worlds. So if you're crazy enough, you can do that as well. Now, there is one more reason why you should start doing these to make your workouts more exciting. And by more exciting, I do mean a bit more painful, so you're really going to start triggering that muscle growth. By having your legs out in front of you in the LSIT Pullup, you cause your center of gravity to shift more in front of the bar. This is unlike the regular pull-up where all your weight is directly under the bar. Due to this, the pull-up pattern changes. Instead of pulling straight up, you actually pull in more of an arc. So because you're pulling an arc, and especially at the top of the movement, and if done explosively especially, you're going to be going into shoulder extension. This is due to your arms and elbows moving behind you in the movement. This means the shoulder extensors, such as the latissimus dorsi, the teres major and minor, and the posterior deltoid are all going to be working and potentially may make your back look thicker, and also the core and hip flexors. Lastly, always remember, work on that grip strength as well. Well, I've been the Jack Vegan. Click here for LSIT tutorials and click down here for my calisthenics tutorials. Also, click over here to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.